and Michelle were a gifted pair of entertainers who sought fame and fortune in the cinema. They had read of Geoffrey Montclair's efforts with his special brand of educational astrological cinema, and they were eager to offer themselves to him in the best interests of scientific discovery. Besides, it wouldn't hurt any if they ultimately became the highest paid and most sought-after performers in the industry. They both considered themselves the most beautiful creatures on God's earth because of the vast number of heads they turned while doing a simple thing like walking along the street. Wait, my God. Wait. Why, look at that. Canal, look. Say, that's some chic stuff.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
I accepted you for an interview today because you both had interesting resumes. What my producer and I are involved with here is a unique presentation of the inner forces that guide and mold and shape our destinies. You will be expected to speak freely, spontaneously, and honestly on the various aspects of your particular love lives. I want your answers to lay it on the line. No bullshit. Now, Georgia, it says here that you've worked with Andy Fuckholm.
Right on, honey. I play the part of Super Queen in Ashcan.
Well, I'd like you to describe for us how it was that you first discovered your condition.
It was in the Bronx Zoo when I was just a little thing. One afternoon, my mother took me to see the gorilla. Wow, I was so excited. I didn't know what was happening. I took one look at that big hairy thing eating that banana, and I almost came in my pants. I was too young, of course, but I do remember it was my first erection.
Yeah, how old were you?
3.
When was your first human encounter?
I never knew my father, and my mother was a lady wrestler who used to have a lot of boyfriends come over. Sometimes she'd tie them up in the bedroom and whip the shit out of them. They come all over the place. Well, she knew this big hairy fuck that had a craving for little boys, and that was it. But when I was about 14, I remember that's the first time that she brought him home. Well, he took me into the bedroom, and he played King Kong with my ass. The savage beast.
Can you tell us about what it is that really turns you on the most?
Way up in the air, all over every King Kong freak of yours. What kind of cock did he have?
You know, it's funny you should ask that. He did have a very unusual instrument. As a matter of fact, it was the most different type instrument I've ever seen.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, to tell you the truth, it's kind of embarrassing to talk about. You see, I'm trying to explain. I loved Herbert.
Herbert? Did he have a motion like a heart on his cock?
Why, yes, he did. How did you...
My boyfriend and a cunt.
Yeah, come on. Help me.
My God, if I could only have had a camera going. This is far out.